Yo, this right here just shook the entire rap game to its core. Brand new evidence has surfaced in King Vaughn's case, and fans are absolutely losing it. For years, the streets have been debating what really happened, who was involved, and whether the truth would ever come out. But now, it looks like everything's about to change. According to new reports, some never-before-seen files, witness statements, and even unseen footage have surfaced, and they're painting a completely different picture than what we've all been told. People who once defended Vaughn's name are now questioning everything, while others are doubling down, saying this is all part of a setup to tear down his legacy. Social media's in chaos. Twitter's flooded with theories, YouTube detectives are breaking down every second of footage, and fans are asking one big question. Was King Vaughn really innocent? Or was there more to the story? This new info allegedly connects names that were never mentioned before, including a few well-known rappers who might have known more than they let on. Some say it proves Vaughn was just caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. Others say it reveals the darkest secrets behind Chicago's street politics. Either way, it's about to shake up everything we thought we knew. And bro, when this evidence hits the courtroom or the media, it's gonna be major. Because when truth, loyalty, and the streets collide, there's no telling who's gonna survive the fallout. Stay locked in, because this is one story that's not just shocking the fans. It's redefining King Vaughn's entire legacy. And alright y'all, buckle up, because this right here just sent shockwaves through the entire hip-hop world. New evidence just surfaced in King Vaughn's case, and let's just say, the story might not be as clear-cut as everyone thought. For years, fans have been debating what really happened the night Vaughn lost his life. The fights, the footage, the courtroom whispers. But this new drop? It's changing everything. According to inside sources close to the investigation, officials have reportedly uncovered previously unseen files and statements that raise more questions than answers. Word on the street is, this includes audio clips, confidential police notes, and even a piece of security footage that never made it online. The crazy part? This new footage allegedly shows a totally different angle of the altercation, one that wasn't included in the viral clips we all saw. In this new view, Vaughn isn't the one charging in first like the old story said. He's surrounded, reacting, trying to pull people back. That changes everything. Now fans are split down the middle. Some are screaming that this new angle proves Vaughn was ambushed. Others say it's just another attempt to rewrite history. But either way, the rap community is in shock. One major hip-hop blog even dropped an article saying that a witness recently came forward, claiming they were told to keep quiet back then. And apparently this witness has now revealed details that could shift how the case is remembered. The statement hints that a few other names, possibly well-known Chicago rappers, were involved behind the scenes, influencing the whole situation. Now, before we jump to conclusions, remember King Vaughn wasn't just any artist. He was the voice of O Block, the storyteller of the streets, and one of the few who brought raw authenticity back into drill rap. His death wasn't just another headline. It was a moment that froze the entire culture. And now, years later, hearing that new evidence is coming out feels like opening a wound the streets never really healed from. The craziest part of this new discovery is how different it makes everyone look, especially the people around Vaughn that night. Reports claim the footage shows Vaughn trying to defuse the situation at one point, but chaos broke out before he could step away. The energy, the aggression, it all shifted in seconds. 1 second it's shouting, the next it's all-out mayhem. If that's true, it means Vaughn might have been caught up in something way bigger than anyone realized. Something orchestrated, planned, or maybe even manipulated. Meanwhile, fans are flooding comment sections with wild theories. Some say this new angle clears Vaughn completely. Others claim it implicates people who were once called his Day Ones. And let's be honest, in the rap world, loyalty and betrayal always run side by side. And to make things even crazier, one of Vaughn's close friends, and who's been silent for years, just posted a cryptic message on Instagram after the news broke. It said, "The truth always comes out." They tried to bury it, but real ones know. That one line alone sent social media into a frenzy. Hey, now if this evidence gets officially submitted or leaked publicly, it's going to change the narrative for good. Because this isn't just about one night. It's about the entire legacy of King Vaughn, a legacy people have been fighting to protect ever since he passed. Fans are calling for justice. Others are begging people to stop exploiting Vaughn's name. But let's be real, when it comes to fame, tragedy, and controversy, the internet never stays quiet. Some hip-hop insiders even say this might reopen old cases, or pull other names back into question, especially since there's now talk that someone in Vaughn's circle may have leaked info before the fight even happened. If that's true, it could mean Vaughn never stood a chance from the start. But here's where things get deeper. People are pointing out that this new evidence didn't just appear by accident. Some think it's being leaked on purpose, maybe to protect someone, maybe to expose someone else. Either way, the streets are talking again, and this time, they want answers. And you know what makes this story even more wild? Vaughn warned us through his lyrics. Listen back to his old tracks. He always talked about betrayal, fake friends, and setups, like he already knew something was coming. Now, this new chapter in his case isn't just about the facts, it's about truth versus perception, loyalty versus fame, and whether justice ever really exists in the industry. So yeah, the rap game is officially shaken. Fans are demanding full transparency, calling for the footage to be released publicly, and begging for closure once and for all. Because Vaughn wasn't just another rapper from Chicago, he was a movement. And now that new evidence has surfaced, the story of King Vaughn isn't just being retold, it's being rewritten. Alright, so after that explosive drop of new evidence in King Vaughn's case, things didn't calm down. They got even messier. What started as a few leaked clips and witness notes has now turned into a full-on internet storm. Everyone's asking the same question. Who's really behind this? And why now? According to several insider reports, investigators are re-examining the original witness list, and some names that were redacted before are suddenly back in play. People close to Vaughn's team claim that this new leak didn't come from law enforcement at all. It might have come from someone who was there that night. Yeah, you heard that right. A source inside the circle. Someone who's been silent for years finally decided to talk. And what they're saying? It flips the entire story upside down. They claim Vaughn wasn't looking for trouble. He was there to settle something quietly, not to start chaos. But someone allegedly tipped off the other side that he was coming, turning a tense situation into a full-blown trap. That one detail has fans pointing fingers left and right, wondering who in Vaughn's circle could have sold him out. Some names are being whispered, but nothing's confirmed yet. Still, the energy online is wild. Hashtags like Use Justice for Vaughn and Arc the Truth About Vaughn are trending again, and every blogger, YouTuber, and fan page has a new theory every hour. Meanwhile, a former associate, who's staying anonymous, claims that there were missing text messages and deleted calls from Vaughn's phone that were never recovered the first time. They say those messages could expose who lured him into that spot that night. If that turns out to be true, this isn't just a tragic fight, it's a setup that could have been planned from day one. And here's the twist. A record label insider allegedly told reporters that there's industry pressure to keep certain parts of the case sealed. Apparently, there are connections that go higher than anyone expected, including rival management teams, producers, and a few rappers who had beef with Vaughn before his death. In other words, this might not just be a street issue. This could be a full-on industry cover-up. Fans are furious. Some want the case reopened, others think the truth will never see daylight. But one thing's clear. This new evidence has reopened old wounds, reignited old beefs, and reminded everyone how dangerous fame can really be. Because at the end of the day, this isn't just another rap headline. It's a reminder that behind the music, the fame, and the millions of views, there are real people and real consequences. And now, the world waits, wondering if justice for King Vaughn will finally be served, or if this story will once again be buried under fame, power, and silence. Just when everyone thought the storm was over, boom, another shocking twist dropped. A short clip leaked online late last night, allegedly showing a private conversation between two people connected to the case. Their voices haven't been confirmed yet, but fans claim it proves everything people have been suspecting from the start. that King Vaughn's death wasn't random. It was planned. And within minutes, the video spread across Twitter, TikTok, and Reddit. The clip was deleted fast, but not before thousands of fans downloaded and shared it. Now, investigators are being pressured to respond, while Vaughn's loyal supporters are demanding justice once and for all. Meanwhile, major rappers, some of Vaughn's old friends and even his rivals, are suddenly staying quiet online. No statements, no tweets, just silence. And in this game, silence speaks louder than words. One thing's for sure, King Vaughn's story isn't over. This new evidence might finally force the truth into the light no matter who it exposes. Yo, if you made it this far, you already know. This story is just getting started. The truth behind King Vaughn's case is deeper, darker, and more twisted than anyone expected. And trust me, we're just scratching the surface. And so if you're ready to stay ahead of the drama, inside the headlines, and locked into the truth, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to Rapscope X, and turn on those notifications. Because we drop the realest, rawest, and most viral hip-hop updates before anyone else. Join the Rapscope X family, where we break down the stories the blogs can't handle, the labels try to hide, and the streets already know. Stay tapped in, stay alert, and remember, in this game, the truth always comes out. And this is Rapscope X, real talk, real stories, real culture,